Let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're building a production-ready AI agent that completely automates complex research and lead qualification. And the best part? We're doing it using entirely open-source tools and APIs. So, if you've ever daydreamed about creating a digital employee to do all the heavy lifting for you, well, you're in exactly the right place.
Think about the core problem for SaaS founders and community managers. How do you automatically qualify leads while you sleep? Because manually researching every single new user who joins your Slack workspace, it's a massive bottleneck. It's just impossible to scale. Someone joins and suddenly you have to Google their name, hunt down their company, check out their GitHub, and just kind of guess if they actually have purchasing power. It is tedious, it's manual, and honestly, it's a huge roadblock to growing your business.
To solve this, we're going to build what we call an AI agent. Essentially, this is a smart digital assistant that bridges the gap between large language models like GPT-4 and real-world automation. It handles all those complex, multi-step research and data analysis tasks for you. Just picture it as a tireless digital researcher that listens, researches, analyzes, and reports on new community members automatically, 24/7.
Here is our blueprint for this explainer. First, we'll meet your AI assistant. Then, we'll cover the agent's tech stack, followed by the data gathering pipeline. After that, we'll dive into AI analysis and scoring, and finally, wrap up with deployment and the final results.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1. Meet your AI assistant.
The real game changer here is that this one-file Slackbot acts as a fully automated lead qualifier. Whenever a new member joins your community, it instantly goes to work. It automatically detects them, researches their background using their email and GitHub, and uses GPT-4 to figure out if they're a good fit for your business, like say, if you're selling coding courses. Then it posts a detailed recap with a fit score and recommendations straight to a private Slack channel. No manual effort required whatsoever.
Moving right along to Section 2, the agent's tech stack.
This stack is what gives our agent its brain, ears, and memory. For the core server architecture, we're using Node.js and Express to handle routes and health checks. The ears of the operation? That's the Slack API and Bolt framework, which listens for socket mode events like team joins. Then we have the brain, OpenAI and LangChain, providing that GPT-4 intelligence. To save signups and compatibility scores, we use a Postgres database. And finally, render.com hosts the deployed server and database using just a single YAML file. It's incredibly robust, yet beautifully minimal.
Now for Section 3, the data gathering pipeline.
Let's look at the sequential logic here and see the agent in action. Step 1, it detects a new member joining Slack via socket events. Step 2, it extracts the domain from their email, purposefully ignoring personal ones. Step 3, it fetches the company website title and searches the GitHub API. And Step 4, it formats all that research data and sends it over to GPT-4. It's a perfectly primed pipeline.
To make sure we're actually gathering valuable company data, the agent runs a clever filtering function. It checks that the new user's email domain matches common personal providers, gmail.com, Yahoo, Hotmail, Outlook, or iCloud. If it sees one of those, it skips the company lookup. But if it detects a corporate email, it extracts that domain and scrapes the title tag of the company's website to see exactly what they're all about.
But as we all know, real-world data is pretty messy. Websites block scrapers, and not everyone has a GitHub profile. Because of this, the agent is designed with robust fallback data handling. If no GitHub profile is found, or if the website fetch times out after 5 seconds, the pipeline doesn't crash. It safely returns null and smoothly continues running the analysis with whatever data it did manage to collect. Handing it over to the brain of the operation, here is Section 4, AI analysis and scoring.
This right here is the absolute secret sauce. We use a specific prompt template that tells the AI, analyze this new community member for fit with our commercial product. Provide a JSON response with a fit score from 0 to 100, insights, and recommendations. Consider job title, company size, technical background, and budget authority. We are explicitly instructing GPT-4 to act as an expert sales qualifier, not just give us a vague summary.
Now, large language models can definitely be a bit chatty, so our code actively manages the response. It strips away any extra formatting and forces the output into a strict JSON object. We always get exactly 3 things: a clamped integer fit score from 0 to 100, an array of 3 to 5 key insights about the user, and an array of 2 to 4 actionable engagement recommendations.
We then translate those numbers into instant visual cues in the Slack UI. A score of 80 or above gets a high-fit green color.
60 or above is a medium fit yellow. 40 or above is a low fit orange. And anything under 40 gets flagged as a poor fit in red. So the moment you glance at your private Slack channel, you instantly know the priority level of that new lead based purely on the color.
Finally, let's explore Section 5, Deployment and Final Results. Before sending anything to Slack, the agent handles a critical administrative task, data persistence. The analysis is safely saved to a render PostgreSQL database using parameterized queries to strictly prevent SQL injection. It also tracks if the message successfully posted to Slack. This means even if a network error pops up, absolutely no valuable lead data is ever lost.
To put this into the real world, we push a single YAML file. This blueprint defines the build and start commands, configures our environment variables like Slack tokens and the OpenAI API key, automatically links the Postgres database, and allows for automatic redeployment on code changes. It acts as a single source of truth and makes managing this digital employee incredibly simple.
Okay, let's dive into a real test run. Imagine a new user, John Doe, joins our Slack channel. He's a senior software engineer at TechCorp, and he signs up using the email john@techcorp.com. The moment he joins, our deployed agent wakes up and fires off the entire pipeline we just talked through.
Almost instantly, the agent posts a beautiful green notification into our private channel, awarding John an impressive fit score of 85. Just from a single join event, we instantly know we've got a high-priority lead on our hands.
But it's not just a number. Along with that score, the agent delivers precise insights and recommendations, perfectly formatted into bullet points. It spots his strong technical background based on his title, confirms his tech-related role via his email domain, and recommends reaching out about advanced coding courses while finding out more about TechCorp's training budget. It literally gives you the exact playbook on how to engage.
We've just mapped out the complete architecture of a lead qualifying digital employee. You've seen the blueprint from the event listeners to the GPT-4 prompts. But honestly, this is just the beginning. The real question is, now that you know how to build this autonomous researcher, what tedious manual task will your AI agent automate for you?